The possible line of questioning has now been accessed by India Today. This is going to be the Enforcement Directorate's line of questioning. With Tejashwi Yadav when he appears. Which are the properties which were in your name when you were a minor? How many bank accounts do you have? Tell us the details. How much property is there in your name and where? How many properties have you bought so far? How many properties have you sold so far? Munish Pandey has got more details on that story. Munish tracks the ED for us. This has got to do with the sale of properties. Disproportionately, in fact, the ED has been looking at this aspect, the manner in which land was taken at dirt cheap rates and then sold at 100 times and more the price. Munish.
Well, Sneha, it is important to understand is that why Tejashwi Yadav is under scanner of Enforcement Directorate, because so far he has been claiming that when the alleged scam took place, he was a minor. But what Enforcement Directorate claims at this point of time is that there are several Benami properties which they think is linked to Tejashwi Yadav, and that is why they think that the proceeds of crime, the illegal money which was generated in this alleged land for job scam, that money was diverted to the family members of Lalu Prasad Yadav, the then Union Railway Minister, and Tejashwi Yadav is also beneficiary of the proceeds of crime. As far as line of questioning is concerned, certainly they will be asking about the number of bank accounts, the properties on his name, whether some properties have been sold by him or not. But most important is going to be the bungalow in which Tejashwi Yadav stays in Delhi. It's in New Defence Colony, and that bungalow is worth more than 100 crore rupees at this point of time, and it was bought merely for 5 lakh rupees. So they think that huge amount of money was diverted through this bungalow. That is certainly proceeds of crime, siphoning of money. And also when the Central Bureau of Investigation was conducting searches, they got to know about a Gurgaon property. It's a mall in Gurgaon, and ED and CBI, both of them have suspicion that this mall has some connection with Tejashwi Yadav. So it is going to be certainly important as far as investigation is concerned. Tejashwi Yadav has been claiming that all the allegations against him are baseless, but both the agencies, CBI and ED, they believe that there is a huge property, Benami properties on the name of Tejashwi Yadav, and that is why today's questioning is going to be extremely important, Sneha.
Munish getting us all of those details as far as the line of questioning is concerned. Munish, in fact, taking back from what really happened yesterday, over 71 questions were also asked of Lalu Yadav in connection with this case. Now, we are clear about this, that the ED is looking at the role not just of the former railway minister, but the role of his other family members as well in this case, isn't it? And the line of questioning is going to be along that as well.
Certainly, Sneha, and Lalu Prasad Yadav is one of the prime accused in the case, and that is why we have seen that there was questioning by the Central Bureau of Investigation, and then a charge sheet was also filed by the CBI naming Lalu Prasad Yadav as accused number 1 in their case. As far as ED is concerned, they also recently filed a charge sheet in which they have named Lalu Prasad Yadav, his family members Rabri Devi, Misa Bharti, all of them have been named as accused in the case. As far as Tejashwi Yadav is concerned, the ED claims that as the investigation against Tejashwi Yadav is still going on. But even in the charge sheet, Sneha, and what you asked is a very important question, even in the charge sheet, ED claims that they have evidence that jobs were given in railways to those people who sold their land to the family members of Lalu Prasad Yadav. And there was one person, his name is Amit Kotyal. That person was the instrumental, that person played an instrumental role in the entire scam. That person has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. He is a businessman who facilitated this entire alleged scam. And as far as Lalu Yadav and family members are concerned, they are prime accused in the case because ED believes they are beneficiary of proceeds of crime. Initially, Sneha, when the entire investigation started, then there were only 7 land deals in which Lalu Prasad Yadav and his family members were accused in the case. But as far as investigation is concerned, when it went further, yes, they got to know that not only 7 accused, but dozens of accused were given, a job in this entire scam, and lands were sold to Lalu Prasad Yadav's family at a very cheap rate.
All right, Munish Pandey, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us those details.